if anyone wants to come and negotiate with Mount Kenya, he has to come through me. He's the one who's talking about the brokering of the former, Right Honorable Raila Odinga. So, what do we say about this particular?
Let me say, many things has been spoken, but the correct position is that Gachagua has not dictated to be the sole spokesman of Murima.
No, he's been on record saying.
Let us agree.
We can contest
Let us agree that
because it's on
in his
record.
camp, he was able to go and source Mother Karwa, and he brought her on board. He was even able to go and source Justin Muturi, and brought him in his board. If Gachagua was that selfish, he would not have accommodated this team. That tells you that actually, in Bele, we have seen Gachagua sitting from presenting a candidate and allowing the former minister, Justin Muturi, to have a Democratic Party candidate. What else do you expect from Gachagua? This is a person that actually you try to demonize, but in fact, in the real fact, Gachagua is not of that character that people want to paint him. He's a different man. Well, they might have issues with that PNU leader. One is PNU is a political party that want to governize the whole of Eastern region and especially Meru region. Gachagua want also to serve the party in Meru. And it is free for all because we are in what we call healthy competition. We can't say that you are rocking this particular region because of your own. The party has to look for its own strength.
Gakuya.
And let me tell you.
Yes.
Today, Gachagua has not denying anybody to go around Mount Kenya. No, but he has not denied anybody to go around Mount Kenya. But what he's saying, the whole team, which is a fraternity of united opposition, and the terrorist, they should muscle to solidify their ground. And what he's saying that I'm solidify Mount Kenya, may Caroso solidify Eastern Kamba, may Matiang'i solidify Kisii and Nyanza, and let also Western allow the leadership of Western to solidify. And together at the tail end, we come together. And coming together, we are able to look for modalities of having one candidate. And as much as we want to say that Matiang'i is not a strong candidate, I still belong he is. And as much as Matiang'i is an administrator, he's playing well. And in terms of Kisii region, we have seen him scoping those in the last election, those civic seats. And it tells you, whether we would like to say that it's Kipagendi or anybody else who was front, we saw Matiang'i fronting that. And I don't think that, in fact, if Matiang'i can score to bring the whole basket of Kisii land and also entrance to Luo Nyanza, I think we are good to go. Because the rest of the areas has other teams to play. And at the tail end, it is not a competition between Matiang'i, Caroso, Natembea, and everybody else. At the tail end, you bring what you can gather from your side,
right, hang on.
and I bring...
Allow me to just to button before we take, some reactions from the social media. You and Sabina, you on record really complaining during the previous regime of how the president, the former president, was derading you during your parliamentary group meetings, right? Talking to you condescendingly, reductively. I sit here and wonder, why then would you stomach, such expletives coming from also the former deputy president? You've been called fools, isn't it? You've been called fools by him. He is actually, but collectively, you've been called fools. And then just the other day, you're saying also in comparison with the caliber of the legislators that we have in Mount Kenya and who are in ODM, there is a wider difference. Oh, these are people with intellectual provenance that even the legislators in Mount Kenya don't have. Oh, how I shudder. I mean, isn't that the leader that you're talking about?
But let's also agree on one thing. And this is how the truth is. Every single politician has his own weaknesses and his strength. Gachagua might have weaknesses in his statements, but that does not mean that is the Gachagua that, because I am in this particular man for long, and I understand him very well. Sometimes I also pity some sentiments he makes, but that does not mean Gachagua is weak in complete
in its entirety.
Yes,
yeah,
but actually, that does not mean we are going to let him out because of that particular weakness. What we need to do is to make sure that we support him to make sure that weakness is
right.
we sort that weakness. Because for sure, as of now, we don't have a substitute. And I can tell you, nobody can have that might. I am telling you for now.
Okay.
For now.
And
that is true.
Okay.
Let us call a spade a spade.
Thank
that you. Even Sabina today, heading to an election, we are saying that actually William Ruto can comfortably get that 60%. The answer is big no. And I'm telling you, the only bull that can send him out of Mount Kenya is none other but Gachagua. And I can tell you for sure, whether things will go either way, whether they will come with the baggies and baggies, at the tail end, we are here and we'll come back here.
We'll do an analysis.
Yes.
Okay. Let's cross over to Anne Odida, who has some reactions on social media, and then we'll bring this also conversation to a close on the other side.